Hey, how you doing? I hope your week was a good week, and I hope that the weekend that has sort of just started is gonna be even better. Hopefully, you get to relax and take a break from the world that it seems to be burning for the past months now, even though it's a little bit hard. It's my sixth time trying to record this basically intro or video or voiceover for my video, and I keep on going a little bit too political about things, and you know what, I said screw it. In the end, this is what I do. I ramble while I'll try to relax and do some drawings in here. Speaking of drawings, you just saw me showing the pencil that I used today to sketch in my painting, I guess. And what I'm using the Uni Kurutoga 0.3. I'm laughing in here because Kuru in Romanian also has the way exactly how it sounds and how you would pronounce it means pretty much the end of a person, the ass, basically. I mean, instead of K, I have C. So I'll try and pronounce that word as little as possible because I will be laughing every time I'm saying it. And if I do say it and I'm laughing, now you know why. Anyway, so I decided to use the 0.3 because of the paper size that I'm having. It's a 4 by 6 inch size paper, and using the 0.7 pencil, the lead feels to me a little bit too thick for this size, especially when I'm trying to do like smaller details. So I wanted to give it a try to the 0.3 size that I have. I have two of them. I have this basically Uni pencil, and I have one more from Pentel, the Graph 1000, I believe it was, for Pro or something like that. I might use it next time just to, show off the pencils that I'm having. I do have a small collection of pencils that I've been gathering over years. My second most, I guess, utensil for drawing that I have in quite a large number are pencils. With fountain pens being the most of them that I have. Anyway, so basically this pencil has an interesting mechanism on it. You kind of, the pencil, as you write, specifically if you write, and you have a little bit of pressure on that tip, every time you press on it, it will actually slightly rotate the lead in order to give you a fresh edge. It works very well, specifically for thicker leads. On this 0.3, it doesn't really make any sense to me. And usually for me, that mechanism doesn't really work since I'm using my pencils mostly for drawing, and I tend to have a very light hand when I'm doing my sketches, so I never really engage in that mechanism. But if you use your pencils to do a lot of writing or things like that, it's actually an interesting mechanism. I do like it, and I do understand why a lot of people really enjoy using it. But on this 0.3, like I said, I don't know if it would make such a huge difference. Anyway, enough with the pencil. Actually, one last thing that I wanted to mention about it is that the constructions of it, with the exception of the internals, it's pretty much mostly plastic. Nothing wrong with it, but something that you might want to be aware of. I don't feel anything metal on it, with the exception of that tip where the lead is coming out of it. Nice pencils. I like them. They're fun to use. My kids love to use them as well, specifically when they go to school, since they do a lot of writing and stuff. Fun pencil. The other one that I have, the Pentel one, I haven't used it much, so I a lot of things to say about it, but I guess if I'll use it next week, I will make some mentions about it. Now, the drawing for today, after I did my penciling sketch, it turned out actually pretty interesting. It felt like at the beginning when I was doing it, it was looking more like some sort of a bird. But it kind of developed into some sort of a dragon. I don't even know what to call it, because it kind of has like that scale on its chest and a more thicker body. I guess a chunky dragon with a tiny little claw that you can see on the right side. And I love this drawing. Once I started putting the ink in and inking it and all that stuff, I really enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm not sure why, but I guess the expression that he has, like it looks like he's been just cut doing something, or he saw something that basically startled it or surprised it. I don't know, but I don't know why, but it looks kind of familiar with another character. Maybe my brain kind of caught onto it. I cannot nail it down, but as I was done with it, I was like, I've seen this one somewhere. And if I did copy something, I did not do it intentional, and I do apologize for that. In the end, though, I do like how this little creature turned out to be. My hope was that I'll be able to finish the ink inside the fountain pen just as I would finish the sketch. But unfortunately, as I was lost in the details, the pen gave up on me way before I was ready to call it done and start doing the inking. So at one point in time, you'll see me basically refilling the fountain pen. Basically I'll probably be using the fountain pen for a while now. I was tempted to grab a different ink, like a red ink or a blue ink or something like that, still from Octopus, still a waterproof ink, and then finish it with the other color. But I was afraid to ruin it, and I wasn't sure exactly how it's gonna turn out. But it's something to keep in mind, maybe for a future sketch/drawing or something like that. And when it came with colors, something that you probably see me starting at somewhere around this point, I usually cut things from my voice so the video might be slightly mismatched with what I see as I narrate things. So that's why I'm saying maybe you see me starting in there and I might not be on point. I digress again. When it came to colors, I decided to go a little bit different. I've been having like warm backgrounds for my creatures, so I decided to have like a cool background this time, so I went with blue and slightly building it in there. And then I decided for the creature to use warm colors mostly. And I went with pink, which I guess is not really a warm color. And then with the reds, and then I started to add a little bit of blues for the stork or beak, or if it's a dragon, I don't know what you call that. And then the claw and the eyes and those chest scales or neck scales, I decided to add a little bit of orange. And since the orange on the fountain pens that I have are a little bit too light, I brought in again the Krakos ink just to darken those oranges a little bit more. I screwed it up a little bit as I was playing with the water brush. At one point, the blues got inside the scales on the neck, and I got a little bit of blue in there. But I think I kind of saved it when I started to use splotches, and I kind of made them blend in or cross each other over. And I think eventually I came up with a decent balance. I probably said it multiple times by now, but I'm really liking this 4x6 format. As a fun thing, when I started drawing again a couple of years back, before I even started doing the videos, I was now and then trying to sketch things on 4x6 Travelers, basically sketchpad. And I looked into it now, and looking at my first drawing, and the drawings that I'm doing like that is like a night and day difference. I might do a video on that, comparing the things that I did as I started again after a huge break of not doing any drawings with what I am now. I don't know if anybody will be interested in that, but I might do one. Anyway, going to the end here, I don't want to ramble too much, so I think I'll slow down in here. What I was trying to say is that I love this 4x6 format, and every time I'm done with the drawing, I'm really excited to put this into my photo album that I have reserved for these ones. So I think you're gonna be seeing me using this format for a while. Anyway, as usual, thank you very much for joining me. I am putting this onto my print shop if you're interested in getting a print or a t-shirt with this character printed on the back. And anyway, until next week, I wish you nothing but the best. And as usual, a wonderful day or night, whatever you are. Take care. Bye.